We have another value box that I am super pumped for. You can get these currently online at Costco.com, and it is the Mosaic Football Bundle. It comes with 8 packs of Mosaic, plus it comes with a stained glass oversized card. So similar to the Donruss boxes where it comes with the downtown, this one comes with the Mosaic case hits, the stained glass, and it comes with 2 boxes. It is $86. And you get 2. So for $86, you get 16 total packs plus 2 of these. We'll likely rip both of them. And let's see if we can get our own stained glass or other, micro Mosaic, any of the other case hits. Let's see if it shares any of the things that we can hit. Purple scope. Let's see. Bang, touchdown, masters, feature scripts. So kaleidoscope, stained glass, and the micro Mosaic, and then the visionary, which I'm not too familiar with that one, but let's see, anything else. And then this one, was just seeing if there's any specifics that are to this, which it might be the purple, but unsure. Anyway, let's go and break this down and let's get to ripping. So far I've opened Mosaic blasters, which they were all right, not too bad. Didn't get anything crazy from it, and then don't think the mega boxes are out yet. At least I know from what I've seen. You can pre-order them on Dick's Sporting Goods, but they pre-order all sorts of stuff. I think they get things pretty delayed compared to other stores that are opening or that get it. But let's go and rip into this. We have a brown. Do we have? Yes. Keenshawn Judkins on the oversized stained glass. That is so cool. All right, let's go ahead and there we go. And then we have the 8 packs. Let's go and get these bad boys out. I really love how just Panini is doing all of these value boxes. So this is the 4th one, I believe, this year. It has been the Revolution, which was the first, Absolute, Donruss, and then now we have Mosaic. So 8 packs. This one has 6 cards per pack. And let's get into it. We have Bryce Young, our first rookie on Cam Ward, James Conner, so I'm guessing this is the exclusive that's within these boxes. Trey McBride, Epic Performers, Drake London into Jared Goff. Only 1 rookie on that pack. And then, actually, we able to get autos in this? Maybe future scripts? Okay, unsure if you can get autos. Oh, and then it says it right here. Look for the exclusive purple scope parallel. So I'm guessing that's what that James Conner was. And let's see if we can get any of the top rookies of that one. Looks like we have a Mike Evans on the back as we open pack number 2. We have Hunter Henry, Damian Martinez on the rookie, a Travis Hunter Elevate, RJ Harvey rookie, Kaimi Fairbairn into Mike Evans. Pack number 3. Let's see if we can get a nice purple. Okay, we have a future Hall of Famer Frank Gore there on the back. Kenyon Mitchell. So we have something there. Marvin Harrison Jr. Randy Gradishar. And then a Cam Scattaboo on the purple. That is awesome. And then Barry Sanders into Frank Gore. So that's a pretty good look at the purple scope. I think that looks really sweet. We'll go ahead and sleeve this one up. By the way, Cam Scatabo has been hilarious with just the kind of stuff. Like, he's been going to, I think, UFC matches, been streaming, like, playing games, streaming on Twitch, things like that. Dude is just so hilarious as a person in general. So here we go. Pack number 4. We're doing pretty good on this. I think so. Then we have Mike Gesicki. We have another purple, Harold Fannin Jr., a Terrell Owens Hall of Fame, Demario Davis, Tyrone Tracy on the German games, and then a Josh Allen. Officially halfway through. This has been a pretty fun box to rip so far. Let's go and rip into it on the back half of the box. We have Big Ben Roethlisberger himself, Jackson Hawes, Peyton Manning on the Epic Performers, Chase Brown, who they just had an amazing game against the Ravens, Gabe Davis into TJ Hawkinson. Here we go. I'm feeling like Dak Prescott. Looking at him makes me want to say, here we go, every pack I open up. All right. We have Cortland Sutton, Dylan Sampson, Trey Tucker on the purple, Chuba Hubbard, Jamal Lewis, into Micah Parsons. 2 packs to go. Cam Scatterby, I would say, is for sure the best one of the pack so far. We have Eric Moulds, Joe Burrow, Harold Fannin Jr., a Jonathan Taylor on the Touchdown Masters, Breece Hall into Bo Nix. Last pack, let's see if we can go out with a bang on this one. We have Jerry Jeudy, Damian Martinez, DK Metcalf on the Elevate, Golden Tate into Hunter Henry. So, don't think this box really was too good for us. But we'll go ahead and pop open box number 2. Definitely the highlight so far is the oversized stained glass, and then the Cam Scatterbo on the purple shock is looking pretty cool. Here we go. Damn it. Then box number 2, we'll rip on into this. This time we will save the oversized stained glass for the end, seeing if we can get a nice. Who would I want if I could choose any? Would probably say. I would go Jackson Hart. He's supposed to be playing this week again. I think they're playing the Patriots. I do have him in one of my fantasy leagues as a 2 QB league, and I actually picked up Jameis last week when he was out and just absolutely went off. Jameis Winston is such a fun guy to watch when he's playing. There we go. We got all of the 8 packs out, and then we will keep that up there, and let's get into box number 2. Let's see if we can outdo the Cam Scatterbo. Starting out, we have LeGarrette Blount on the Buccaneers, Russell Wilson, Torrey Horton, Jamar Chase, Rich Gannon, into Tony Pollard. I feel like we're getting a lot of just man rookies. Let's see if we can try to get a little something else. Looks like there might be a purple shock here. We have Trent Dilfer, a Jimmy Horn Jr. Looks like the Santana Moss is the hollow. Abdul Carter is a solid rookie pull. Man, if only it wasn't just Santana Moss. Abdul Carter and Njoku into Mean Joe Green. So we got the silver on that. Unsure if we'll be getting another one of those in this box. We have Harold Carmichael, Jahad Campbell, Nick Scott, at least it's a rookie. Epic Performers, another Cam Ward into Romeo Dobbs. We're needing something in this, which I'm unsure of how the how this would compare to, say, if you were to get a mega box of this. Quinn Ewers rookie, Jamie Sherwood on the England games, Sean McVay, Kyron into Chuba Hubbard. That is an interesting lineup of people there, able to pull a head coach. And then we are on the back half of the box now. We have Tyjae Spears, nice Jackson Dart. We have something, a Terrence Ferguson. Looks like on the hollow. That's very cool. Jalen Hurts, Zach Braun, and Ricky Pearsall, which the Rams are looking like just a juggernaut right now. I think definitely the favorites in the NFC. We have Montez Sweat, Josh Simmons, Epic Performers of Jamar Chase, Hall of Famer Terrell Owens on the Cowboys, Bijan into Kendre Miller. Pack number 7, we are closing it out for this 2-box rip. We have Marshall Faulk in a Colts uniform, a Shadur, Marshawn Latimer, Ashton Genty. See, we're getting all these nice rookies, even a Mahomes, and we are getting just these random, like Lattimore, we're getting Trey Tucker, we're getting Santana Moss for the silver. But let's see if this last pack can give us out with something good. We have Dan Fouts, Jamal Charles. I pulled like 4 of him, I feel like. CJ Stroud on the Touchdown Masters. Cade Otton, and going out with a Brian Thomas. And then let's see what we can get for the oversized stained glass, if we can get something decent here. We have Green Bay. I'm going to guess it's Matthew Golden. And yep, we have a Matthew Golden. And this is another rookie. I think these look really cool. Let me see. Overall, I would say my rating for this, I didn't really get too many good pulls. As far as the value, it's not terrible. It ends up being about 43, 44 a box. So I think with that and then the kind of the gimmick of the oversized stained glass, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Not the best, but it is the first chromium product that's out, which I guess Revolution might technically be considered that. But if they do this with like optic, I think it would be just absolutely insane. Overall, we'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. And as for our top pulls, we did pull a lot of good rookies, but nothing too crazy. As far as the inserts, we did get the Terrence Ferguson on the silver. And then I think the best pull was going to be the Cam Scatabo on the purple. And then we did get the stained glass of Keenshawn Judkins as well as Matthew Golden. All right, let me know what you think about this rip. Let me know what you think about this product if you ordered some from Costco. And thank you so much for watching, everybody. And if you watched the other video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.